For the advanced topic presentation, I decided to build a convolutional neural network that is able to detect what a CAPTCHA says. In order to do this, the first thing I had to do was get a bunch of data, so a bunch of CAPTCHAs, and have the name of the image be what the CAPTCHA says. This way I can divide the CAPTCHA into letters and assign each letter to a respective files. So once we have all of their data set, we're going to run this code that is going to divide the CAPTCHA into letters based on the white region present between each letter. And then we would get something like this, where we have each letter, and under each letter we're going to have a bunch of pictures of the letter. Once we have this, we will make a test set and a training set. So to do this, we would run the make test, which pretty much just goes and separates it 80% and 20%. So 80% is going to be our test set, 20% is going to be our training set. So once we have a test set and a training set, it's going to be looking something like this. This is our test set, and each of these folders has a bunch of letters. And then we have a similar one for our training set. So once we have this, we can build our convolutional neural network. As described in the slideshow, there's 4 steps. We start by defining it, then we do a convolution step, we do a pooling step, and then this right here is another convolution step. So we are adding a hidden layer, which includes another convolution and another pooling. Then we do flattening, and then finally we do a full connection. So down here is where we rescale, we change the range, we zoom in, and we flip each of the images, so that way our data set becomes much larger. And then we train it for 5 epochs. Once we train it, we can now just run predictions. So run predictions is this file right here. For this file, what we're doing is we're gonna extract our CAPTCHA. So in this case, I have this CAPTCHA right here, 2dy6. Then we load our weights and our model, and then we make a prediction. So to make a prediction, we run this code right here. This pretty much is going to look at what the prediction is, and then assign it a value. So for example, if the position 00 is true, then we know that the prediction is a 2. If the position 01 is true, it's a 3. So we just have a bunch of if statements, and this is inside a for loop. So that way when we run this code right here, we can see that the CAPTCHA detected is 2dy6. Now just to show more a different thing, we just delete that CAPTCHA, have another test, for example this one, and then put it in here, rename it to just captcha.png, and then we run the run prediction again, and this time is HDA3, which is here, HDA3.